So let's dive in and talk about specialization and the powers of trade. This is nowhere, in the middle of nowhere. Don't try looking this up, it doesn't exist. Let's take a look at the people living here. This is Joe, and he's in a tribe with Karen, Steve, Sally, and Pedro. The tribe needs to eat, and so they need to fish. Joe sucks at fishing, so the tribe is thinking of kicking him out. In the words of Steve, Joe adds no economic value to the tribe. Joe sucks. And as Karen says, ditto. Joe does not want to get kicked out of the tribe because if Joe got kicked out of the tribe, he would most likely die. So Joe decides to specialize. Steve is better at fishing than Joe, but Joe is better at fixing the fishing rods. Normally they would both fix their own fishing rods and fish separately. But to save more time, Joe offered, "Hey Steve, we all know that I'm terrible at fishing, but I would say that I'm better at fixing. Mind if I fix that for you?" Steve insisted, "Sure thing. Now since you have economic use to us because you decided to specialize, we won't kick you out anymore." Hey look, it's Joe. He's come back from fixing all the fishing rods. The entire tribe was sitting around the campfire eating the most fish they had ever caught in one day. Pedro says, "Specialization increases productivity. Without specialization in trade, we would each have to produce our own food as well as other goods, and the result would be mass starvation and the collapse of civilization." Speaking of civilization, look at that! A new tribe has entered, and they speak the same language as the first tribe. What a strange coincidence. "Let's meet them," Sally said. For simplicity's sake, we'll call the first tribe that Joe was a part of Tribe A, and the second tribe, well, you guessed it, Tribe B. Tribe A approaches Tribe B, and at first everything is awkward. Then eventually they decide to be friends. Tribe A and B decide to regularly meet at the campfire every night. Eventually they notice things about each other. Tribe B notices that Tribe A has a lot of fish. Tribe A notices that Tribe B has a lot of apples. Tribe A tries to start getting apples, but they are less efficient and much more terrible than Tribe B, so they waste a lot of time and lose out on catching a lot of fish. So Tribe B tried to fish, but none of them even know how to make a fishing rod. Then the next time, the tribes were at the campfire, and they came up with a crazy new idea: trading. Instead of both trying to get both apples and fish for themselves, they would exchange apples for fish. Then both tribes would be happier. This was also more efficient because Tribe A could only procure apples at a very slow rate, and Tribe B couldn't fish. Then both tribes traded, and Pedro uttered, "I am so glad that we have to trade so we can consume outside of our production possibilities frontier." In the end, everyone was better off. I'm Nathan Pena, and I did the voice acting and the script.
I'm Gavin Oscarson, and I just did the script and the editing.
Hi, I'm Ryan Fairbanks, and I did the editing with Gavin.